Yay, I think I'm finally live. I just had some major issues, so let me just check to make sure that this is actually going to stream. And I'm very great because I have my other screen going. Okay, good, good. That took forever. Sorry about that, everyone. It was just like issue after issue with StreamYard. I was there was technology set up, and then I was having trouble. My timer wouldn't upload. Like I have a video timer that I made, and it wouldn't upload. So then I loaded the Google timer, and then I have all of these issues right now with my StreamYard plan because I switched my plan and for some reason it wouldn't let me stream. And anyway, we're here now. We're good. I'm just going to make sure that the video is playing okay over on YouTube. And it sounds like everything is going well. So yay. But today we're here to do a like 3-hour work session. The way we're going to do that is in the form of like writing slash work sprints. So we'll do either 10 minutes on or 20 minutes on or 25 minutes on, and we'll just like do some focus work and then we'll take a bit of a break. I'm dressed all in pink and I've got kind of a pink light going on in honor of Barbie coming out. Barbie comes out tomorrow, but technically the theaters are showing it today. So I haven't seen it yet and I really want to see it. But yeah, this is my little Barbie outfit. But what we're going to do now is I guess just jump right into the first sprint. So anybody who has, if you've never been here before, basically what we're doing is we're going to all together work on whatever it is you might have to do. So if you're studying, you can spend this 20 minutes of focus time studying. If you're writing, you can spend it writing. If you're working, you can spend it working, whatever it is. I'm going to use this first focus session to catch up on emails. And then the next focus sessions I'm going to use to do some focus work. So this is study slash writing slash work sprint number 1. Oh, you know what? I should change this to pink for Barbie. More pinky. There we go. There. Maybe a little bit more like, I feel like that's it. I feel like that's a Barbie pink. So yeah, so we are going to get started. I am going to quickly turn on some music and make sure that we have a little bit of background. We have a little bit of background noise as we are as we're working. So let me just check to make sure that this is actually playing. Yeah, okay. So it sounds like it's playing. All right, I know when I switch screens, it gets very bright. Okay, so we are going to get started on our first work sprint today. And I'm going to say, like, do we want to kick it off with like a 20-minute sprint, maybe? I've got 20 minutes on the clock here. We'll do it like this, 20 minutes. Yeah, 20 minutes. So we'll start off with a 20-minute work writing sprint, and we'll go from there. So pens at the ready, everybody, and we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy working, writing, productivity. All right, everybody, that is time. There we go. That is time on the first sprint. I realize my screen is just like glaring in my face again. So that is time on sprint number 1. I hope everybody is writing, studying, working, whatever it is you might be doing. So I just worked on a bunch of emails for that first 20 minutes. Well, first I prepped something for an email, a piece of design work, and then I sent it out, and then I worked on a whole bunch of other emails. Now in this next sprint, I'm going to be doing some deep work, some like document drafting for the next sprint, but hope everybody had a good first work sprint. I'm going to jump into the chat because I see some people are here and saying hi. So Zara is here. Hello, hello. Cool Gamer's here. Hello. Good to see you. RK is here. I am not studying. I am working today. But I should be studying soon. I will be going back to school in the fall, maybe for like a class or two, and then going back full time in the winter. So I will be studying very, very soon. And hello, it's good to see everybody. Yeah, so we're gonna take a bit of a break. I didn't put a timer on for the break. I think we'll just like lounge about a little bit. But yeah, how is everybody doing today? What is everybody else working on? I actually will put on a timer for the break because I feel like I can end up talking for a while. Reset. How do I do this? It's a great question. There we go. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put on a short little 3-minute break. And then I think let's dive into, for the next sprint, let's do like a Pomodoro. If anybody doesn't know the Pomodoro technique, it's like 25 minutes on, 5 minutes off. So I think we'll dive into that for the next study working session, whatever it is you might be doing. So we are on session number 2, or we're about to be on session number 2. And for anybody just joining, the pink theme of the day is for Barbie, because Barbie comes out tomorrow and I'm very excited for that movie. So everything's all in pink. I'm in pink. My lighting is for some reason pink. It's actually just the background on my desktop. It's always like that. But yeah, this is to celebrate Barbie. I'm very excited for that movie. If anyone's going to see it this weekend, I'm mad jealous I couldn't get tickets. I was going to go with a bunch of friends, but it was a scramble to get tickets, like all together. We were going to have to buy like tickets in different parts of the theater, and then it ended up being too much. So instead of going to see Barbie on Friday night, we're having a Barbie party, I think, ? I think that might be happening. But needless to say, I'm very excited for the Barbie movie. So what is everybody working on? Let us know in the chat what you are working on today. Are you working on writing? Are you doing design? Are you doing your day job? What's going on, people? Let us know in the chat. I am working on pretty much all of the above. Basically, everything I just said is what I am working on. So it is a busy day for me. But I always find that these help me focus. Zara is editing, but also has to go shopping. Going shopping is very fun. I don't even know what for. Like, if it's for fun, even better. Like, if you're just going to shop to treat yourself, that's great. If you're going to shop for errands, I love running errands. So, you know, no matter what you're doing, I'm jealous that you're going shopping. I am definitely not going shopping today. This week, I've been trying to spend as little money as possible because last weekend I spent a bit of money. So we're on a bit of a budgeting kick right now. But I hope you enjoy your shopping trip, and I hope you're enjoying your editing. All right, so we've got about 30 seconds left in this break. Before this timer goes off and hurts all of our ears, I'm going to switch this to our 25 minutes. So we are going to do a 25-minute sprint. And yeah, it's going to be the start of our first Pomodoro. So we are going to get into it right now. And Sarah, I see you're talking about your errands. We will get to that on the next break because Oh my God, so fun. I just read it, but that's so fun. We're going to get to that on the next break, but so exciting. But yes, pens at the ready, everybody. We are going to get started on our second work session of the day. I was about to say morning. It is not morning. Very soon. So pens at the ready, and we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy working, writing, whatever it is you might be doing. All right, everybody, that is time on, oh, that timer is so annoying. That is time on our second work sprint. I'm just going to put the timer on for a 4-minute break, and then we'll jump back into our next session. Ooh, I am freezing. It is so cold. It is so cold in my apartment. Okay, and we are going to go on to work sprint number 3 very shortly. So I do see people popping up in the chat. How did everybody do that sprint? What did everybody get up to? I am working on some work, and as you'll notice, as I work more and more, I get closer and closer to my computer. It's so bad for my posture, but whatever, it is what it is. So Zara was saying that she's going to run some errands. They're going to run some errands and get a mattress pad. This is what I was excited about because Sam is coming, which is so excited. So exciting. You guys are gonna have such a good time. I don't know if Zara is still here. But actually, Zara just texted me. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not sure what this means. I'm assuming this might be Arabic. I can't read Arabic. I'm sorry. Clara, I'm not really sure what this means. It is very cold down here, so my jacket is not coming off. But yeah, how did everybody do that sprint? Let me know. Would you fill your... Oh, my self-employment journey. So I am going to continue the vlogs. You know what? I was actually thinking of doing a bit of a short video on kind of my employment history, because I think the way I transition careers is quite interesting. So I'm definitely going to do that at some point. But essentially, I used to work in corporate and now I work for myself. So I made that transition almost 2 years ago now. So that's very exciting. I will definitely do a video on that. I think the biggest thing that I can emphasize if you want to make the transition between working for a company and working to yourself is keep your connections. That's, I guess, my biggest piece of advice, just because that really helped me on my journey transitioning to working for myself. Was making connections and then keeping my connections in the corporate world. So that is a big piece of it. Self-employment has its ups and downs though. Working in comms to freelancing and the different freelancing you do. Yeah, a lot of it happened, and say yes to things. That's another piece of my advice. Say yes to things, because a lot of things happened just because I was saying yes to doing kind of random stuff. But yeah, so that's it. I will definitely, I think I'll film something just about everything, because now I'm 30 and I guess I started working when I was 12, but I started in corporate probably while I was still in university. And anyway, things progressed. I have a weird career. So yeah, maybe I'll do a video on that. Thank you for that comment. That's so nice. And freelancing is great. All right, so we've got about 30 seconds left in our break. How is everybody else doing? What is everybody else up to? Let me know. I'm just going to make sure that this is still streaming all right to YouTube. Yeah, it is. And the volume's still working. And I'm always concerned that the stream's going to cut off, because it has done this in the past. When I save files, the stream cuts out. I don't know why, but that just happens. And I am saving a ton of files. All right. So that is the timer on our break. I think we'll do for sprint number 3, for work session number 3, I think we'll do another 25 minutes. We'll do another Pomodoro. So 25 minutes of work and 5 minutes off. The reason I put the timer at 4 minutes instead of 5 minutes is just because there's now this prep time of me getting the new timer set up and all of that. So Everybody, do a nice little stretch. Get yourself a nice coffee or water, whatever it may be. Sorry, you're seeing my sweaty armpits. Yeah, whatever it is that you might need before this next sprint, go and grab it because we're about to get started. And that's it. That's all I have to say. I don't have a pen, but I've got a Sharpie. So Sharpie's at the ready, everybody. And whether you're studying, writing, working, whatever it is you may be doing, get ready because we're about to get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy working. All right, everybody, that is time, and this timer is getting really annoying, so there we go. All right, I'm going to set this timer for a bit of a break. Hope everybody is doing well and that everybody's having a good time working. So just going to set a little 4-minute break here before we jump into our next work sprint. I have gotten quite a bit done. And we are going on to sprint number 4 for the day. Yeah, so I've gotten quite a bit done. I'm feeling very productive. I still have so much more to do. My to-do list is like super long, and I'm going to the gym tonight, and I'm doing like a long workout tonight, and I'm wondering if I should just, instead of going to 2 classes, just go to 1 because I have so much to do. So that is something that I'm probably going to decide over the next break. Or not over the next break, over the next sprint. But how's everybody else doing? As you can see, I've sunken into my chair. I'm like closer to the screen. I'm really just like zoning in here. Honestly, this break, I was like, oh, I don't really need a break. I need to keep going is what I need to do. But it feels good to get work done. Yeah, no complaints. Other than the fact that I have a lot of work to do. So yeah. And I'm freezing. I can, like, even my lips look blue. I'm so cold. But yeah, what's everyone else working on? Let me know in the chat. We've got just a couple more minutes left on our break. So if you need to get up, do a little bit of a stretch, grab some water. Actually, all I've had today so far is coffee. So I am going to have some water. All right, Sarah's saying, think I'll go shopping after this stream ends. So right now I'm working on making a list so that I don't miss anything. Totally fair. I don't know when this stream is going to end. I said we're going to go for 3 hours and we're at about an hour and a half right now. But who knows? Might go for longer. I might need to go for longer. But yeah, so we have at least an hour and a half left in the stream for anyone who's joining and for anybody who's wanting to study, work, or write with us, or whatever it is you're doing. If you just want to be a little bit productive and use the timer to clean, cook, I don't know, go for it. Just go for it. I always find these streams a little bit, I always find them very motivating to like get stuff done. That's for sure. I might have to go make another coffee, though, at the start of this next sprint. So we'll see. We shall see. But yeah, so we're going to head into our next Pomodoro, which is we're going to do 25 minutes on, 5 minutes off. And then we'll keep doing that until we hit at least 3 hours, because we're working for 3 hours today. That's minimum 3 hours. On stream. I do find like sometimes like for deep work, I really like the streams for me personally, but then I also find sometimes like I get more tired doing the streams hosting because I get tired hosting. But today was just like an impromptu decision. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do a live stream today. So yeah, that is what is going to happen. Wayne is here. Hello, Wayne. Coffee is essential. That is for sure. Coffee is very essential. I've only had 2 cups of coffee today, actually. That's not bad. Sometimes I go a little caffeine crazy. All right, so before this timer gives us all a jump scare, I'm going to stop it here and set the timer for 25 minutes. And then we are going to get ready to go on our work session number 4 of the day. So we're going to dive back in, everyone. Whether grab your coffee, grab your water, do a little bit of a stretch, and pens at the ready, because we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy working, writing, whatever it is you might be doing. All right, everybody, that is time. I'm just going to stop the timer here and put on our break. I apologize if things sound a little noisier in the background. My apartment is freezing, like so cold. And so I ended up having to open the window because it's warm outside. I know that sounds weird, but I don't have control. Like my apartment is in a house that has other apartments and I don't have control of the climate. And so sometimes it gets really cold in here in the summer because all the AC is just really ACing very hard. So I am freezing is basically the moral of the story. I've got a blanket on. Actually, I'm literally probably going to spend the next sprint like this. And I have my window open to try and get the warm air in. So I am very cold. But how did everybody do that sprint? What did everybody get up to? I am still working, still doing focus work. I am probably going to finish up focus work on this next sprint and then do some emails again. We are going on work sprint, writing sprint number 5 of the day. And we are at 2 hours. This live stream is going to be 3 hours minimum total. And like I said, I'm freezing, so I'm getting all cozy. But yeah, it's going to, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just cold. So we are going to jump back in about 2 minutes. So if you need to get some water, if you need to do a little bit of a stretch, if you need to get coffee, now's the time to do it. I saw Misha arrived. Hello. We are sprinting, working, studying, whatever it is that you have to do today. And like Wayne suggested right before the last working sprint, coffee is essential. And so I might also make myself a coffee. Misha saying, I'm also freezing. We're below freezing tonight. Oh my gosh. Wow. Where are you? I mean, you don't have to say exactly where you are, but I'm curious where you're located because below freezing sounds like Southern Hemisphere. Or very far north, one of the two. But it sounds like you're in the midst of winter is what it sounds like. South Africa. Yeah, I saw some videos of like it snowing in South Africa recently. And I mean, I know South Africa is very south and it's winter now, but apparently that's pretty, at least where the video was filmed, apparently that's pretty rare. I've always wanted to go, so I'm very jealous that you're from there. Stay warm coffee would help. Yes, warm coffee would definitely help. I'm going to make some. It is the exact opposite of freezing here, though. It is warm outside. I might actually go. Sometimes what I do is if I'm working and I'm working from home, like a lot of times I don't work from home. I go out to like the library or a coffee shop. If I'm working from home, I will go outside for a few minutes just to like thaw out because I get so cold in here. Here's to freezing in the summer, eh? It's literally, what temperature is it outside? It's 20 degrees Celsius outside. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. Times 2 plus 32. So 28 times 2, 56 plus 32 is 88. It's like 88, almost 90 here, probably closer to 90 with the sun, and I'm freezing. So yeah. Yeah, it's snowing everywhere but where I'm at, but the effect is that it feels like someone left the freezer open. I am so sorry. The cold is rough. This is definitely the coldest year we've had over a decade, so it's snowing in places it hasn't snowed here. That's incredible. Weather and climate is so interesting. Unfortunately, it seems with climate change, we're going to get more of these extremes everywhere. Okay, the break is done though. not to go on a tangent when it comes to climate change, because I can talk about that for a while. But we are going to get into our next work sprint. Let me just make sure. Yep, we're on study, work, writing sprint number 5 of the day. So pens at the ready, everybody. Make sure you're all nice and cozy or nice and cool if it's hot where you're at. And we are going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy working, writing, whatever it is you're doing. All right, everybody, that is time. Okay. I am cold, so cold. How did that go? How'd that sprint go? What did everybody get up to? Let me know. I am still working on just work, just all kinds of work. So I'm still working. Hope you guys enjoyed that sprint. I think I was thinking I was going to do emails this next sprint, but I have more. I'm still like in the midst of like focus work, so I think I'm going to do that. And then once that's done, I am going to probably do some promo. Like, I think I'm going to do the emails. Like, so I'm going to do one more sprint, and then I'm going to do emails and then some promo. I have some promo to do. I have a bunch of new pre-made book covers for sale, so I want to make sure that I'm promoting those. And I've got a current sale happening, so it's like $40 off of those pre-mades. So I want to make sure that I'm promoting those. And they're getting some good traction on Facebook right now. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I'll have to do some promotion for that. And then I am going to go, I have some documents that I need to write. So that, yeah, I've just got like lots of work to do today. So that's what's happening. But we are going to head into sprint number 6. So Misha's saying we had to make sure all our pets are inside because it was so bitterly cold. Oh yeah, you don't want the fur babies to get all cold. I'm just doing some video editing, been working at it a few days now, but I just can't seem to cut this length down. It'll get there, but my backlog of vlogs is growing. Okay, some people love editing vlogs, but not that I hate editing vlogs, but it takes me so long because I just get so much footage and I feel like I can ramble a lot. So like it takes me forever to cut my vlogs down. I know some people are really good about like only filming what is going to be in the vlog, but maybe I don't know. I feel you. It is hard to get vlogs down to size. That is that's for sure. That's for sure. It is very, very difficult. I wish you the best of luck. I am not envious. Because it just takes so much time. It takes so much darn time. What pets do you have? But yes, bring them all into the warmth. I can imagine that, if pets aren't used to that cold, they're probably like, what the hell is going on? Last weekend it was -3 Celsius with a -5 wind chill factor. Yes. Yeah, the wind chill factor is killer. Wayne says, you've got a ton of work to do. I'm not writing. I'm also not writing. I'm just doing a ton of work. I'm programming, typing, I guess. Oh, that's fun. I'm also, well, right now I'm doing some design work, but I'm going to move into typing very, very shortly. I love editing videos because they're oddly satisfying, but my current series is about 66 days of creativity. I want to do daily vlogs, but then the first 2 days. Yeah, daily vlogs are tough. I tried that once. It was tough. I wasn't able to do it. I think I'm going shopping now, or I will never want to go in the heat today, and it's raining tomorrow, so I need to do it today. You can do it, Sarah. I believe in you. No, shopping will be fun. That's for sure. Is it super hot where you're at? Like, I'm just curious because it's pretty hot here. It's not scorching, but it's pretty hot here. Contained between, okay. I wanted to do daily vlogs, but then the first 2 days contained between 8 and 16 hours of footage that I had to edit down in around 40 minutes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a lot of footage. I have less footage. So I'm on day 7 of filming, but still editing day 2. Totally good. Sorry, everybody. That is the timer going off. All right. So we are going to jump into our next sprint session of the day. This will get us to 3 hours because the goal was to do 3 hours of work, but I think I'm probably going to continue past 3 hours. So yeah. And Zara says it's 85 Fahrenheit, but 52 humidity. I hate humidity. I feel that. I also hate humidity. The other 5 are much simpler though, so I'll be able to catch up at some point. Oh, well, that's good. But yeah, 8 and 16 hours of vlog footage is a lot of footage. Getting that down to 40 minutes must be tough. All right, so we are going to put 25 minutes on the clock and jump into our 6th writing working sprint of the day. So pens at the ready, and we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy working, writing, whatever it is you're doing. All right, everybody, that is time, and there is a lot of alarms going off. I apologize. Okay. Whew. Had to get to the screen that had the alarm. So I am going to put a timer on for our break. We're going to do about a 4-minute break. I am currently totally wrapped up and cozied because I am freezing. So I did a bunch of work that sprint, which is great. And I'm getting a warning that I can't save a document. I'm sorry, everybody. This might freeze for a second because this document is really big. So we might freeze. I'm sorry. I'm sorry in advance if that happens, if I freeze. Sometimes that happens when I save documents, and I really need to save this. So we're just going to hope that we don't freeze here. Anyway, how did everybody else do that sprint? What did everybody else get up to? We are about to dive into another sprint. We are at the 3-hour mark. We've been working for 2 hours and 56 minutes, so we're at the 3-hour mark. We've done our 3 hours of live stream, but we are going to keep going. So we are heading on to our sprint session number 7 after this. Misha says, oh, this is for your vlogs. The other 5 are much simpler, though so I think I'll be able to catch up at some point, which is awesome. Zara's just talking about the weather. Did more edits. I think I might have managed to cut my vlog into under an hour. That's awesome. I guess the computer is getting too cold if it's also freezing. Yes, I am freezing. The computer is freezing. Everything's just freezing. It's great. Everything is frozen today. But I don't think it froze. So I think we're good. But I am going to continue to do more work, and I guess that's just what we're doing this afternoon. Just doing a bunch of work is what is happening. Oh, I am cold though. Tony is here. Hello, Tony. Doing some product cost outline and reduction. That, and then like sleepiesies, I'm assuming. That sounds, I don't know what that is, but that sounds fun. A product cost outline and reduction. So I guess figuring out how much things should cost, and then figuring out what they should cost, and then figuring out a strategy, like a sales strategy. Like, I don't know. Explain. Very interesting. I am going to be doing some more design work, and then I'm going to be jumping into writing. I keep saying that I'm going to be writing some documents that I need to write, but that keeps not happening. I'm still doing some design stuff, but that is coming to not a close, but it is, we're getting there. We're almost done. Hopefully this last 25-minute sprint will get me to where I need to be. But then I just still have more work to do. It's like never ending. I feel like Thursday is never ending because I don't ever want to do that much work on Friday. So I just want to get everything done on Thursday. It is Thursday, right? Yes, it is Thursday. So I want to get as much stuff done as I possibly can on Thursday. And I am so cold. My apartment is so freezing. But all right, I'm all bundled up. And we're about to get going on the next sprint. We're going to do another 25 minutes. If you need to get anything before the sprint, water, coffee, now's the time. I actually probably will get up and do another coffee at the beginning of this, but to be determined. All right, so we've got 6 seconds left. I'm going to stop this before we get that obnoxious buzzer noise. And we're going to head into our 7th work sprint of the day. So we've got 25 minutes on the clock. Pens at the ready, everybody. And we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy working, writing, productivity, studying, whatever it is you may be doing. All right, everybody, that is time. What is happening? Oh, I have YouTube open. Second. Okay, there we go. There we go. Sorry if you heard double me for a second. All right, so we're going to jump into a 4-minute break. We put 4 minutes instead of 5 just because sometimes there's always a little bit of time at the beginning and the end of the break. So I'm also going to try and get this music back up and running, but to do that, I think I'm going to have to close my Photoshop because I think I'm working on really big files, and I think having that running is what's making everything freeze. So, oh no, and I think I might be freezing right now. Okay, it is closed. Let's hope that everything gets better now that it's closed. It looks like we're okay. All right. So, I'm going to try and get this music back up and running because I kind of like it. And I'm just going to pause for a second to see if it comes back on. Okay, it sounds like it's back on. So that's good. It sounds like it's back on. It sounds like it's back on and not glitching out. So because I like the like lo-fi beats, you know? All right, so that was sprint number 7 of the morning. It is no longer morning. It is almost 4 p.m. And we are about to head on to sprint number 8. I'm just like, we're just 3 hours? Psh, we're doing at least 4. Okay. I'm going to jump into the comments here. How did everybody else find that work session? What'd you do? What'd you get done? Did you have a good time? Tony saying, yep, looking at current cost of materials and trying to find cheaper alternatives without ruining the product. Yeah. A common ask from customers during current economic inflation period. Totally get that. Everybody's trying to save money, and everybody wants to save money, but without compromising quality. I get it. That sounds like it'd be tough though, because everything's so expensive right now. Oh, that's just me. Misha is saying, I'm having similar issues with your video sound running with Premiere. Yeah, everything's just like, it's just glitching a little bit. So hopefully things stop glitching now that I had a huge file open. So hopefully that maybe fixes things a little bit. All right, at 45 minutes for the vlog. Nice. That's awesome. Wayne says, lots of sprinting today, lots getting done, almost 5 p.m. here. Nice. It is almost 4 p.m. here, and I think I'm finally going to be able to swap from designing to some different work that I have to do. So, yeah. What a day, though. What a day. It's felt like such a long day because normally I leave my house, and I haven't left my house yet today. So, yeah. I've just been working here all day. I normally split up my day by going to work at a cafe or going to work at a library, but I've just been sitting here now. And you can't really tell, but I actually have all my lights off except for a ring light in my computer because they're so bright. If I have all my lights on screen, I just look like totally washed out. Like kind of like this a little bit, but even worse. I am just a glowing vampire. So I have all my lights off. So it's actually I feel like I want to take a nap because it's pretty dark in here. Okay, before this rings, no, my mouse. There we go. Whew, caught it. All right, we are going to jump into another 25-minute sprint. We're just being so productive today, aren't we? And yeah, another 25-minute sprint. So pens at the ready, everybody. And we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy working, writing, whatever it is you might be doing. All right, everybody, that is time. I hope everybody had an enjoyable sprint. I think that is going to be my last on this live stream. I think I am going to, if anybody else is doing a working writing sprint, I'm probably going to go join them just as a spectator, because I'm about to do some work that requires me to have like every single monitor open. And so, not that I have more than two, I have two monitors, but every single like tab, like it's just going to be like really intensive. And then also I can take a little break from hosting. So I think I might go jump on some other sprints. But thank you so much for joining today, everybody. We did 4 hours of work, 4 hours of work with 5-minute breaks and 25 minutes of focus writing, working, studying, whatever it is you're doing. So thank you so much for joining and taking time to work with me today. I find it so motivating to like work with others. And yeah, it was great. So thank you so much, and hopefully catch you soon. Hopefully we'll do this again sometime soon. All right. Thanks everyone, and see y'all later. Bye. Takes forever.